Hi, Nathan here, founder of Embodied Excellence and the creator of the Infinite Possibility video series. This week, what I'd like to talk to you about is T-ball. Yeah, that's right, T-ball. You know, when I was a kid, I played baseball through pretty much my entire, youth and adolescent career into high school. And, where do we all start? When you're a little kid, you start by playing T-ball. And you have the little tee set up for you. And, they're really nice. They let you take as many swings at that ball as you need to. Because, you start off and you're just hitting the tee and you're knocking the ball down on the ground. And it's not really doing anything. And eventually you start to develop that hand-eye coordination. You can hit the ball. And as you get better and better and older, you don't need that tee anymore. And then you start with slow pitch baseball. And you just start to build your way up. And of course you have coaching and help and along the way. And that's all part of it, right? So that's what I was thinking about this week, is just T-ball. And all of us, we're all beginners whenever we start something new. And I think as we move into adulthood, many of us tend to have less and less patience with ourselves in terms of when we're learning a new task and, what we allow ourselves for that learning curve, right? I know for me personally, I sometimes get very frustrated because I want to learn something right away. And I want to be able to do it well right away. That's what also made me, a really sore loser when I was younger. And okay, a little bit still today, but I'm getting better. And so that's really what I want you to consider this week is, where in your life are you learning some new tasks? Are you taking on some new goals? For entrepreneurs, it's a constant, right? And for other people, just what are the new tasks that you're deciding to take on for yourself? Whether it's learning a new instrument, a new song, learning how to write, or learning how to, do photography, whatever. There's so many hobbies that we all have, right? So when you're starting something new, just what tools are you allowing yourself to use? So that's kind of like the T, right, in T-ball. The thing that made us successful is that we started from a place where we let ourselves use tools that made the job easier. So what tools are you allowing yourself to use? And notice too, are there tools that maybe your pride is saying, no, I want to do it on my own. I'm not going to use that tool. Or are you really, looking at the big picture and saying, okay, here are the different pieces that, or things that I can use that are going to help me really be successful in whatever this particular endeavor is. And I feel like we live in such a polarized society, such a polarized world, that it's either, you're not good at it at all, or you have to be really good at it. And sometimes, and again, I'm speaking about myself, sometimes we don't let ourselves be in that middle ground within that learning curve of, when we fail. And it takes time to build muscle. And so the invitation for you this week is just to look at those areas where maybe you're being a little polar in how you're viewing something or how you're taking on your new challenge. And let yourself really have that beginner mindset. The beginner mindset that says, you know what, there's a good chance I'm gonna fail at this many times, but you're not really failing. That's you just building the muscle that you need so that you can eventually maybe start to take away some of those tools or some of those crutches that you needed to get started. And maybe some of those are permanent things that are just good to have, right? So that's it for this week. Look at your life. What is some new task or challenge or endeavor that you're undergoing? How can you bring yourself back to that beginner mindset and then start moving forward from there and just see what happens? All right, that's it for this week. I hope you enjoyed this video. I hope it served you. If so, please share it with your friends or family and hit the like button down below. And until I see you next week, go out there every single day and be an extraordinary ambassador for humanity.